Hi everybody, today I want to talk to you about the Janome model 6050. The 6050 is overall just a well-balanced machine. You have 50 of the most popular stitches that are built in on the machine. You have straight stitch, you can move our needle position left or right to get a certain seam allowance. I have zigzag, I have overcasting stitches, have blind hem and stretch blind hem built in. I have 3 different styles of one-step buttonholes built in. I have applique stitches that are built in and scallop stitches. I have the entre-deux hem stitches for entre-deux and heirloom sewing. I'll have different decorative stitches that are built in. I have mimicking of a hand quilting stitch. You have the feather stitch, and then we'll have some more scallop and decorative stitches that are built in. The machine is very easy to thread. Everything's channeled all the way to the needle, and then I have a built-in needle threader. I have the top drop-in bobbin that has the clear cover so I can see how much bobbin thread that I have left. We have adjustable pressure that I can regulate the amount of force that's pressing down onto our presser foot. This is really nice to have when we're sewing lighter weight material, so I make sure there's not too much force pushing that fabric down into my needle plate. Then on the front of the machine, it's laid out really nice and easy and convenient. I'll have my computer board is set up and broken down so I can fast forward through certain sections of the computer board to pull my stitches up, or I can pull each stitch up individually. Each stitch I have the ability to regulate the width and the length on each stitch. And then of course it's got the removable accessory tray. I can actually access it from up top to get my accessories, and we'll have the drop feed lever on the back so I can drop my feed dogs out of the way when I'm ready to do free motion work, or if I'm going to darn a hoe or put on a button. The machine also has a 7-point feed dog system, so it's touching our fabric in 7 places, keeping everything nice and flat and reducing any kind of puckering. Will come with the quilting extension table, and it's made for this model to fit perfectly around my sewing arm so that I can support a larger piece of material like a quilt or a dressmaking, you name it. It makes it easier so I'm not wrestling at my needle with the fabric. And then I simply want to dial up a stitch. I pull whatever stitch it is that I want to do. I can adjust my width and my length settings. This machine has all metal working parts. So I've got 2, 4, 8 ply of denim right here, which pretty much is like the side seam on a pair of pants. It's probably the heaviest sewing that you'd be doing. It does have start-stop buttons, so if I don't want to use the foot control, I don't have to, and I can regulate the speed of the machine right here. So then going from that down to a standard cotton material, and then I have a stretchy material here. It pretty much represents all types of materials that I'd be working with. And I do not have to adjust the tension. And then I get to the end of my seam, I'll hit auto lock, and it's going to tie the stitch off for me. Nice and neat. And I have a little razor on the side of the machine, so I went from 8 ply denim to a cotton down to a stretch material. There's no puckering, no tensions to adjust. Super nice and convenient.